On to some World of Horror now. Very excited to get back into this. We're going to continue where we were last time. We're going to turn it down just a little more. Reporting about fairies, people with seemingly supernatural skills. Could it have any connection with the news about stars disappearing in the night sky? Casting spells raises doom instead of its normal cost. Okay. All right. Let's go to our home. And let's go check. Let's start a new mystery. Eerie evolving eels. Curious case of a contagious coma. Sorrowful saga of the moonlight sailors. Let's do the Sorrowful saga of the moonlight sailors. That sounds like fun. Sorrowful saga of the moonlight sailors. It began with one fisherman who dragged something truly awful from the belly of the ocean. A dark, writhing ooze that mesmerized him beyond control. He hid himself away for a week, adoring it, not to be seen until one moonlit night when a young girl spotted his boat drifting away. A single lantern swinging at the helm and the captivated fisherman singing eerily to his catch. Now more and more fishermen have begun to find the vile ooze in their nets, and one by one they are disappearing. Soon the ocean will have taken them all. To advance this mystery, investigate the circled location. As you progress, the location and the rule may change. Okay. Okay, discard 2 item cards to complete this quest. Hooks and nets. Okay. Items. I have nothing currently. Okay. Casting spells raises doom %. Okay. Travel to downtown. Investigate. Oh, investigate downtown. There we go. Wait. Police station. Manage threat level. Experience becomes funds. Costs doom to enter the shop. Okay, let's just investigate. Oh, and that's right. I have a party member with me from last time. That's cool. Oh, shit. Alarmed by the sound of glass breaking, you discover the corpse of a policeman lying in a pool of blood. It looks like someone or something tore out his throat. Check his wound for clues. They didn't tear out his throat, but instead carved an occult symbol with something sharp. Try to remember the shape and escape before anyone arrives. We could have stolen his gun, but that's going to be so suspicious. So we're going to resolve the event with 15 XP. I'm almost have enough XP to level up, I think. Although you braved the stench for hours and gleaned nothing besides the fact that the fisherman had a wife, perhaps you should pay her a visit. Okay. Well, we still have to. We're already at downtown, so let's keep investigating downtown. You hear a faint sobbing sound coming from an alley nearby. There you approach a man on his knees. When you take a step closer, he suddenly stops and perks up. You can hear the nauseating sound of tearing skin. Oh my god! The glued corpse. What the fuck? Okay. Support actions. Let's assess the situation, learn about my enemy. Let's look for an improvised weapon. And then let's take a defensive action. Oof. I can't really take a defensive action, can I? I can't really do much else except for I can I can't do anything else. I can't even do anything defensive. I guess I could clap. I can pray. Let me pray. And clap. Oh my God. No special skill. When he finally died, his wife glued his face shut. He won't hurt her ever again. Oh my God. Weak against fire. I have no fire. Ritual was too short to have an effect. Well, that sucks. But I didn't find any. Oh, I got a broken bottle. Let's equip it. And then let's attack him with my weapon. Well, first of all, let me prepare my attack. Let me hit you with a heavy. And then let me hit you with a punch. Oh my God, we got him good. I stabbed him for -4, and I kicked him for -2. He bite my hands. He bite my hand. My stamina is really low. Oh, I need to do something about that. He has 14 HP. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna hit him twice. We're gonna hit him 3 times. Oh my God, we hit him 3 times for 9. He headbutted me. My stamina went down just a little bit. We're just gonna stab him a bunch again. He dead. I got enough experience to level up. Let's go. Let me go to my level up. Fast swimmer. Running shoes or leadership? Leadership, +1 charisma, natural ability to guide others. Smaller doom penalty from running from combat. Faster offensive actions. Okay, actually, I think that might be really good. And stats. +6 to stamina. +1 to strength. Oh no, I can only choose one. Let's +6 to my stamina then. Okay. Let's go to the mansion. Oh, interesting. I can do a bunch of things. I can rest here. Regain stamina and reason. No, I think I'm good. Let's go to the mansion. It looks like one of the previous owners of this mansion likes to read. Dusty tomes reach the ceiling. You don't have much time, and maybe you could spare a minute to look through the books. Start with the shelves, check out the table. No, I'm going to say I don't have time for this. Will that just make me leave the mansion? You proceed to the next room. Okay. Fisherman's wife lies in the kitchen, mutilated and covered with black marks. Oh my God. Let's keep investigating. Your friend has asked you to meet them at a certain scheduled location. Getting there, you find a telescope with a note signed by your friend. The note tells you to look through the telescope. Curious, you check it out. You don't see anything at first, but then you notice a bloated body of Athyolazith. He's getting closer, +3% doom. We don't love that. Surely someone must have caught one of these. You look around hoping to spot one of them. Okay. Let's investigate the seaside. Crabs are feasting on a bloated corpse, carried to the beach by waves. Search the body. Success. Inside the man's pocket, you find documents. They're also strangely dry. Did the man really drown here, or was he brought here? Well, what are the documents? Okay, I guess they're not actually. Oh, wait. These are stored items? Let me take that branch. Let me take that ritual robe. Let me equip it. And we're gonna not eat the long pig steak because last time I said it is human meat. The young man has glassy eyes and mumbles his replies as he caresses his catch. The beating movements of his arms disturb you. Oh. Uh-oh. 2 item cards to complete this. Well, then let me discard this. And let me equip this. And then the next place we go to, if we find an item that I can get rid of, we'll get rid of it. Oh my God. People point at it and talk about a man on the other side of the street. He looks confused, muttering to himself while occasionally touching a festering wound on his cheek. You stop in your tracks and listen to the man's cursed incantation. Gain a spell. Ooh, enthrallment. Gain an additional follower. Discard on use. Cost 4 reason. We have a new follower. She has a park ranger. She has a weapon, +1 to weapons damage. I'm gonna talk to her. Ryoko looks at you waiting. Oh, okay. Great. We have Iwa as well, who is literally the rock. +2 strength, says I'm the best. All right. Let's go investigate Seaside again. Town's docks are a mix of modern warehouses, small shops, and bars where the alternative crowd gathers. An ancient wooden temple occupies a small hill at the town's center. Let's pray at the temple. It doesn't matter if you believe or not. The smell of burning incense and old wood calms you down. +2 reason. That's good. Get our reason back up. That's really good. You slip out on a night race towards the beast, terrified of what comes next. Investigate the beach. Oh, we didn't get to complete that quest. Well, then let me do this real quick so we can complete that quest. You find a huge pile of nets and hooks prepared for the big hunt. You quickly throw them into the ocean. Maybe that'll stop them from sailing out. Oh, well, now I have no weapon, but I think I'm fine. The full moon shines bright in the cloudless night sky. The ink black ocean waves glimmer eerily. All the residents have drawn their shutters tight and locked their doors. Your footsteps are silent in the sand. The only audible sounds are your ragged breathing and pounding heartbeats. You arrive at the water's edge, breathless. The possessed fisherman's boat fill the horizon with their light. Tiny yellow spots navigating across a dark ocean under the dark sky. You cannot make out the figures on board. It's not the sailors! The black beings must have left their bodies. Shocked, you watch them sail their way out of the harbor. You are terrified at their power, but relieved that they did not drag their meat puppets with them. Oh, we solved the mystery. The black beings never returned, yet mothers would not let their children play on the beach. Over time, people forgot the last time they saw a boat out on the waves. Although some claim they see strange beings come into the port at night. Sorrowful saga of the moonlight sailors. Ending A. Rewards for solving the mystery. Knowledge is key. +30 experience. 5 + 15 XP. There's still hope. -5% doom. Let's go. +1 reason and stamina. Time passes 1 day. I think we got the good ending. Good enough, at least. Click here to reveal its effect. Roads leading out of towns were closed by the police. You'll have to find a new way out. Investigating places located outside the city costs 1% more doom. Oh, that's a bummer. You find a small key. What's it doing in there? You're currently investigating a weird mystery. You read news. Okay. You know what? Let's take a bath real quick. The shower will help you calm down and do wonders for your sore muscles. What temperature do you set it to? Extra stamina, small XP boost, extra reason. Let's do an XP boost. Let's start a new mystery. These have been completed. You know what? I guess we're going to take the curious case of the contagious coma. More and more people fall unconscious and cannot be awakened. People who try to wake the patients up only end up falling into a coma themselves. A whole wing of the town's hospital has been dedicated to warding the comatose. Is there anything connecting these people, and how did the strange illness start? Let's investigate the mystery. Schoolyard. Costs doomed. Recruit allies, learn gossip. Study the current mystery. Doom is transferred into spells. Let's investigate the school. I'm just gonna do investigations because I don't want to make my doom any higher than it needs to be. Oh my god. Impossible angles and moving lines make your head spin. Stare in disbelief. How is this possible? Resolve the event. Okay, kind of pointless. Let's investigate the school again. Uh-oh. Park guest. Wait, what? Oh my god. What the fuck? What was that? Investigate the village location twice to complete this quest. We'll investigate this once and then go to the village twice. Our master is coming and we all can bask in its glory. Oh no. A glitched magician? What the fuck am I supposed to do with this, dude? I'm gonna order my allies to attack a bunch. And how much does it take to look for an improvised weapon? 120? I think we're gonna have to do that next turn then. We can pray at the very least. Magician sends you flying! Oh my god. Okay, we need to look for an improvised weapon. And then can I tell one of my... No, I can't. I don't have enough to do that. I can punch. Well, then I might as well boost my attack and then punch. Sent me flying again. What is that doing to me? Well, let's pick up this broken bottle. And then let's prepare a big hit, stab, and stab. Okay. Oh, reality shifts. Your action was canceled. Holy shit. Okay, and then we think we're just gonna stab him a few times. Well, hold up. What if I just tell my... Let's do this. Oh, missed the attack. That sucks. There we go. Okay, we have to go to the village. We have to do it twice. Feeling hungry, you've entered a small local restaurant and ordered the daily special made with today's catch. Just well, where the hell did those fishermen go? I mean... no way you're gonna eat that. Smell of the dish almost makes you sick and you run out of the ghastly restaurant. Okay. We're gonna investigate the village one more time because we have to complete the quest. See a dog chewing on something in the distance. Is that a human bone? Oh my God. It's a scary Shiba Inu. It's a twisted dog. Okay, at least we have a broken bottle, so we can start out with an ally attack. We can prepare to hit. Let's just stab twice. Missed the attack. Oh my God. They're weak against bladed damage, so that's good. Missed the attack. That sucks. Wait, let's do a little. Oh, missed that last attack. They were so close. All right, this should do it. Hey, we got a new level as well. Folklore studies. +1 knowledge. Knowledge of various rituals. Guide other. You got an eye for art. And you know what? Perception's probably good. And then let's up our stamina again. You know what? Let's up our luck. Resolve combat. Old man from the village hands you a package. This should help you understand the illness. +1 item. We solved the patient 0 quest. What is this? Dust of seeing. Momentarily renders invisible creatures partially visible. Use set enemy power to 0. Oh. White dust. It has no smell. Well, you shouldn't be sniffing random white powder you find. That's a recipe for disaster. All right. Let's investigate the hospital. Okay, we can gain another spell. Flesh regrowth. +3 stamina, -2 max stamina. Interesting. Stretch and hydrate, thank you. And a posture check. Oh, give it a little stretch. And a bend. Chest up, shoulders back. Drink some water. Thank you, Draken. It actually has been a minute since I drank some water, so I appreciate that. I don't think I'm going to be using that. -2 max stamina. Let me forget it so I can get some reason back, which is another part of my my health bar, basically. You meet with your friend who had recently started her nurse practice. You lazily chat on the roof of the hospital watching the sunset. Now would be the perfect opportunity to ask about the recent unearthly events. Ask about them. Her stories about missing patients, mysterious surgeries, and strange infection are helpful, but they kill the mood. You must leave this place. +10 XP, -2 reason. Listen, I'm fine with that. You needed to do that after the stressful game. You know what? You're not wrong. That I had a nice little break in between. That game is really, really good, and it is incredibly emotionally taxing, which is how you know it's an effective piece of art. I really like that. I'm glad I never read anything about that game, or got any spoilers ever. Only thing I knew is that it was fucked up. And I knew there was something with Anya that people were like, I saw some a long time ago. I remember seeing a meme of Anya that was like, it was like just a picture of her, and it was like, It was something along the lines of, this woman knows strength that has more strength than I would ever know, or something like that. So I was like, okay, she probably goes through a lot. I didn't expect that. So again, I'm glad I didn't have anything else spoiled for that game for me. It was fantastic. It's a swimmer. You're pleasantly surprised to meet your old friend while waiting for the train. She's undoubtedly changed a lot since you last seen her. These days, she's moderating a web forum dedicated to the paranormal. Maybe she knows something. Let's chat. Charisma check. Success. In between conspiracy theories and Bigfoot sightings, you hear a worrying rumor about an old god slowly awakening to rule the earth once again. Could this be the reason for the recent horrific events? Well, we know it is, but... The man dabbled in magic. You found a journal describing a certain village and instructions for a summoning ritual. It seems that he tried to contact the entity from the dream realms. Okay, we're going to investigate downtown again. Walking through the park, you find a little girl crying alone in the playground. When you ask what's wrong, she says that she can't find her mommy. Luckily, you spot the girl's address on a backpack laying nearby. Let's take her home. Welcome back, Stefano. You offer to take her home. When you get there, the terrified mother slams the door in your face. From behind the door, she starts screaming to get the girl away. The little girl calmly tells you that she can take it from here. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Stefano? I'm sorry to say, it did not end well for Anya. It did not end well for Anya. That game was insane. I highly, because like I said, the VOD, this is being streamed on YouTube as well. The VOD will be on YouTube. I highly recommend going to watch the last little bit of that game. It only ended up being like a 2 hour and 45-minute playtime. So you could probably, catch up from where you were. And the rest of it won't take that long, but it was really, really good. It was a fantastic game. Really, really upsetting and just well written and just like, it was art. It was art. It was pure art. It was cinema. It was cinema. Okay, let's go to the hospital, investigate some more. Yes, absolute cinema. Exactly. As part of the therapy, some patients took part in art classes. Some of the work fills you with dread. Resolve the event. Well, my reason is getting really low. Absolute cinema. Exactly. Exactly. Even use... Where's the Roy cinema? 1 second. There it goes. It's so tiny. How can we make it bigger? Yes. I wish it was bigger, but we'll you do what you can with Twitch. We maybe make it into 2 emotes. We split it in half so you can be cinema. I have no idea how to get it large. I think that one cinema one from Better Twitch TV with Scorsese, that's just a Better Twitch TV thing. Okay, let's investigate the wing. You've managed to sneak through the floor while avoiding the police and finally reach the quarantine wing where all the coma patients were brought in. Their pulses are slowly weakening and their blood pressure dropping. You must hurry. Use the dust of seeing. Oh! Following the old man's advice, you throw the dust of seeing in the air. It reveals a weird, elongated monster hanging from the ceiling, one above every bed. Each creature is connected to a patient with an undulating tendril. As you try to process everything, one of the disgusting creatures raises its head to look in your direction. Roymar Sin and Roymar Ma, exactly. The creature causing the contagious coma plaguing your town has taken notice of you. You must defend yourself or perish. Oh my god, it does -1 to all? My stamina and my reasoning are so low right now. Okay. All right. Okay, I think what we need to do here, probably a good idea. Oh my god, if successful, faster combat action for the duration of this encounter. If failed, lose a random ally. Base chance 70%. Fuck. Let's assess the situation. Let's ask an ally to distract the enemy. I think we can hope for the best there. And then let's ask for an ally to attack. Oh my god, Ryoko has managed to distract the Dream Devourer. Here's our chance, -2 health. Melts my memories. Fuck, no special skills. Weak against magic? Okay, time to use some magic. The wounds of your enemy explode with gore. Okay. All right, let's prepare an attack. Let's hit him heavily. Let's ask an ally to attack. Wait. And then let's prepare, ask an ally to attack. Tears at my flesh. I'm gonna die. I need to do something, and quick. What can I do? It costs stamina. All right, we have to just like... We just have to stab it. So let's do a prepare attack before each stab. Wait, let's do prepare attack, heavy, stab, stab. Okay, we can do prepare, stab, prepare, stab. Okay. It's at 8 health. Okay, I think we're gonna have to, this is gonna have to be the round. We're gonna do it again. We're gonna do exactly what we did last time. Prepare, heavy. Oh. I missed each attack. Oh my god, I'm dead. You will die at the beginning of the next encounter. Oh, I'm so close to dead. Oh, I'm not actually dead yet. Okay, we won. I'm back alive. I'm alive again. Oh my god, that was so close. The creature's severed body falls on the floor and starts melting slowly. The remaining part slithers back to the now closing hole in the ceiling. You've managed to catch a glimpse of the other side. The sight at the other side makes you fall to your knees. It wasn't the creature's body that you managed to cut off. It was merely a finger. Oh my god. All right, we got XP. We level up. Oh my god, discipline? Ooh, regain 1 stamina for all successful event skill checks. That sounds kind of sick. Knowledge. Let's do that. Let's get discipline. And then I think we have to up our stamina. Oh my god, yes. Old God stirs. On everything, making it harder for you to find what you want. All shop items cost 1 funds more. I have no funds, so that doesn't bother me. All right, let's go home. Take the key. We have 3 keys. I don't know what I'm ever going to use these for. We need to take a bath. We need to regain some reason. Yeah. Can I do another bath? No, already taken a bath. Change clothes. Okay. Oh my god, creepy. Creepy neighbor. The soundtrack's so good in this game. All right. We have one more mystery. Eerie episode of Evolving Eels. I can't, like, sleep or something. My girl needs to sleep. All right. Let's go. We need a better weapon than the broken bottle, but it's just what it has to be for now. True. Eerie episode of the Evolving Eels. While returning to your home, someone suddenly bumps into you. Did you know? You turn around. It's your friend living in the same apartment as complex, Kana. That weird dude is back. You know, the one who studies fish? You shrug, opening the door. Kana follows and immediately enters the kitchen. A while later, she returns with 2 cans of soda. Aren't you curious what weird fish did he bring? Aren't you curious what weird fish did he bring this time? She grins. Let's investigate the mystery. I only have a broken bottle, yes. And I also have spells that I can use. But using spells costs stamina, which is one of my fucking health bars, basically. I saw the creepy neighbor carrying some jars inside his apartment. I wonder, what weird fish did he find this time? Will you check it out? He will surely recognize me if I try to do it myself. Investigate seaside location twice to complete this quest. We definitely have to do that. But what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go home. I'm going to rest, regain stamina and reason. That's better. Let's go here. I think we should maybe investigate the seaside twice, because having this quest completed is what eventually allows you to, like, get the good ending, I think. Cold air suddenly fills your mouth. It tastes metallic. Before you can react, you hear a long growling sound coming from behind you. Oh, Canis, the lunar cat. You do reason damage to me. Interesting, interesting. Okay. So 12 HP. I think we can prepare a heavy attack. And then prepare a light attack. See, down to 3 health. We got this. Tears into me, -2 reason. That's fine. We'll just stab you a bunch. Done. All right. Let's investigate Seaside one more time, because we want to complete this quest. Oh my god. We're going to look through the telescope again. The doom is going to go up. But you swear someone is watching you from the sea, -1 reason. Okay, my reason's going down again. I think we're going to have to sleep one more time. Rest one more time. Doom's going to go up a little bit. Well, we need the strength, we need it. We need it all. All right, investigate. Excuse me, do you have a moment to talk about our real Lord and Savior? The day of reckoning is coming, says the voice on the other side of the line. You definitely don't like the way this man on the other side puts in an accent on real. Hello? Are you still there? Hang up immediately. This is going to hurt my reason. Oh, it hurt my reason anyway. You put you put down the phone a little shaken up. Just how many people did that odd man call today? -1 reason. All right, let's investigate the school. Dude's working at school, right? We could break into his office. What do you mean we shouldn't? Must be empty because he just came back and his classes begin next week. All right, let's investigate. It's starting to take a toll on you. You start to miss the most obvious leads. Plus 4% doom. I think if we get to 100% doom, the run ends. And we're really close to finishing the run. And we're only at 58. I know, only. We're at 58% doom. The neighbor's office at school is empty. You find a few jars, are all filled with weird fish, eel-like fish. Despite your protests, Kana decides to take one jar home. Oh my lord. Have you ever seen an eel like this? It's so freaky. Don't you have a feeling it's watching us? How can she sip her soda so calmly, staring at this creepy creature? Let's investigate the apartments again. You stop by home to pick up your lunch. You find a pile of letters at your mailbox. Read the letters. What's that? You've attracted the attention of something truly evil. Resolve this event. Well, I'm glad I read them, I guess. But what? I've seen him burning some notes behind our apartment building. Let's go check it out. Is this eel even alive? You find an envelope lying on a pillow in your bedroom. Inside is cash and a note from someone who's been watching you. They wish you luck in your task and promise to meet you soon. Just how did this envelope end up in your bedroom? We got some funds? Okay. Connor's right. Someone tried to burn some papers. They must have been in a hurry because some of the papers look salvageable. You both return to your apartment and try to decipher the notes. Burnt notes. Inspect. Legend from the prefecture eels tell of a small village of robbers who would kill all visitors and dump their corpse into a lake full of eels. Eels of the blank prefecture would lay their eggs inside human bodies, I'm assuming, or something like that. Okay. Wandering through the empty corridor, you find an old vending machine. You don't recognize the brands of sodas inside, but you could really use a drink. Get the most expensive one. The taste seems a little odd, but you enjoy the drink anyway. Resolve this event. Okay, -1 funds. Okay. Okay. And there must be something more we can learn. Try to break into his apartment tomorrow morning. I wonder what he's hiding in there. You shrug non-committally. You just wish you could throw this damn jar in the trash. Okay, we're going to the seaside. Something gigantic and invisible leaves a deep void in the sea. It's not moving, but you swear it's watching you. Oh my god, I'm at 4 reason now. Something about how stupid it is of Kana to try and break into your neighbor's apartment. You go to sleep. Okay, let's travel to school. You spend the entire day waiting for Kana. Where the hell is she? Let's investigate the school. Hearing footsteps behind you, you realize you aren't the only student here. A girl wearing a demon mask starts giggling as she gets closer. Oh no. Okay, young witch. She does -2 all damage? Okay, we have to kill her immediately. Okay. Oh, I defeated her. We did it. Wait, what's that? You pick it up. Box cutter. Broken. Three damage. Chance to hit 60. It's not good. We'll hang on to it, though. Let's look at my broken bottle. Damage 3, speed 90, chance to hit 70. Yeah, I think well, its base is perception. Broken bottle's base is dexterity. I have 8 in dex and 8 in perception, so it's literally the same. This just has better chance to hit. But the box cutter also has better speed. Okay, whatever. We'll think about it. Wait, I wonder if I can equip it to my B slot. No. Okay, well, we have to investigate the neighbor's apartment now. Stored items. Let's take the long pig steak out. What does it do? +2 stamina adds a new status. No, I don't need stamina. Smells incredible. I'm sure it does. All right. Investigate the neighbor's apartment. Oh my God! You cautiously enter your neighbor's apartment. You are shocked to see countless jars filled with eels flailing around endlessly. Where is Kana? Let's check the bathroom. Oh no! The swollen body of your neighbor is rotting away inside putrid, murky water. Both his eyes are missing with countless tiny blood trails leading from them in all directions. -1 stamina and reason. That sucks. Go back to the bedroom. You finally find Kana. I found the neighbor, but when his eye burst, I slipped on the blood and lost consciousness. I'm afraid there's something in my own eye now, too. We must go to a hospital. We must puncture the eye now, which means I lose all my reason. Fuck. Let's just try to go to a hospital. You rush to the hospital with Kana, getting a lot of attention from horrified people. Your friend is taken immediately into the operating theater, and you collapse on a chair in the waiting area. Let's fall asleep. When you wake up, it's already night. Trying to ask about your friend, you are met with weird reactions, as if she never existed. You rush into the operating theater yourself, but are stopped by armed policemen. Whatever happened, the doctors must be too late to help. Oh my God, we got the B ending. Well, I don't know if that's good or not. You're still processing the events of that previous night. Corpse-eating eels that lay their eggs in eyes. Sitting before your apartment building, you watch the police officer emptying out your neighbor's place. You wonder if you will ever hear from your friend again. Eerie episode of The Evolving. I probably should have just gouged her eye out and lost all my reason, but whatever. -5% doom. We got a bunch of XP, so that's nice. The whole town stopped receiving any outside signal. It must be radio mass failure. Let's go home. Another key. Let's take another bath. Let's get my reason. Let's regain my reason. Reason's at 5 now. Okay, I can deal with that. Let's go check. What mysteries do we have to investigate now? Wait. What's this one? Oh, is it just the lighthouse? I think we have to go to the lighthouse now. Multiple padlocks are preventing you from entering the building. You need 5 keys. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 keys. Padlock E is already open. Oh, wow. You finally made it inside the cursed lighthouse. Your gut is telling you 2 things, that whoever or whatever is behind the weird events must be on the highest floor of this place, and that you should run away from this place as far and fast as you can. You're afraid there won't be any way back once you start climbing these stairs. Rest a bit. We can rest a bit. We can rest a bit more. We can rest one more time. I just want my reason to be above. I want it to be 10. Okay, let's start climbing. I don't burn my mouth on a cucumber and melted cheese toasty. Ooh, that sounds kind of nice, though. Following the winding staircase, you find a metal gate that blocks your way. It's locked, but you notice an electrical cable. It seems to connect to the door to a hole inside the central pillar. If there's a switch inside, you have to risk getting cut by numerous glass shards and knives. Find a switch. You've managed to locate the door switch while avoiding the knives and glass shards. With a buzz, the gate opens. Oh my god, we almost have another level up. That's nice. Following the winding staircase, you find a metal gate that blocks your way. A cable that should be powering it is currently disconnected. The power box itself is covered in a weird moist goo. Just inhaling the fumes makes your eyes twitch and water, but to power the gate, you'll need to disconnect the faulty plug. We do it. We get a level up. Strike chance success. Weird goo burns your fingers, but you quickly manage to separate the faulty plug and connect the proper cable. With a buzz, the gate opens. Okay, let's get this level up real quick. Smaller doom penalty for running. +1 charisma. Knowledge. Let's get some knowledge. And then honestly, real quick, I forgot what the base for a broken bottle was. Wasn't it dexterity? Let's up our dexterity. It was dexterity. Cool. You were stopped by a girl wearing dirty black school uniform. I'm sorry, but I can't let you go any further, she says, reaching for her bag. It's too late anyways. You instinctively take a step back when you notice a knife in her hand. You have to think fast. Try to reason with her. It's not enough charisma. You try to talk to her, allowing you to pass, but suddenly she raises the knife and slices right across her own throat, nearly decapitating herself. You carefully step over her body. -2 reason. Okay. My sanity, that's my sanity meter, I'm realizing now. Following the winding staircase, you are stopped by a metal gate. The tiny page nailed to the gate explains that opening the gate will require you to grab 2 metal rods. Using your own body as a natural conductor, you will power up the gate. Okay. Lost some stamina, but luckily I'm high on stamina. Not enough knowledge. You grab the rods, electricity flowing through your body and burning the nerve endings. The pain is almost unbearable, but with a buzz, the gate opens. So this is just a skill check. This is like a skill check like gauntlet here. It's like a boss rush for your skill checks. Following the winding staircase, you are stopped. Wait a minute. Someone broke into your apartment, stole all the clues and newspaper clippings and pinned them here. The more you study them, you discover you can't remember any of them except one. Select the title of the second mystery you investigated. It was the Moonlight Sailors. Wrong answer. No! Your head starts to hurt. Is everything just something you imagine? The newspaper clipping suddenly disappears, so does the door, allowing you to continue. The dark clouds swirl around the lighthouse. Did you arrive too late? Oh my god. You've encountered As the unnatural fog slowly lifts, you are relieved and collapse onto the floor. Wait, we did it? The next day, everything feels like a bad dream. You managed to stop the ritual awakening the eldritch old god. But what's done is done. It will stir in the slumber again and again until the stars are right once more. Congratulations, you are safe. For now. Holy shit. Difficulty level, skeptic, broken bottle, ritual robe. Backstory, world of horror. Incoming doom, 82%. Your playthrough lasted 89 minutes. In this run, you managed to solve 4 mysteries plaguing this town. You saw 24 new events. You encountered 6 new enemies. And you unlocked 4 new achievements. Wow. We did it. We did it. That was really fun. The world of horror, y'all. The world ain't so bad when the world is full of horror. Just kidding. It is. That was really good. I enjoyed that a lot. We'll probably do another one of these at some point. But for now, I think I'm good on this one. That was really fun.